Hi everyone, Deb here. I'm going to try something a little different this month. This is a summary of everything I made from the May 2022 Bargain Bead Box. And I think you've seen everything. This was the first piece which I made for the hashtag Be Creative May 2022 challenge hosted by Tapping Flamingo, Terry. Hello, Terry. And it's an asymmetrical with this flower that I made out of a purple / silver wire, and then a little bit of chain here, and then the beads from the kit and a magnetic clasp in the shape of a flower on the back. And then the next one I did was for Passion for Purple for May 15th 2022, and it's this bead link necklace with the leaf links and the these metal beads, the toggle clasp from the kit, the citrine chips, the not amethyst, quartz, and these coin beads as well. And then this floral filigree pendant, one of the two. And then I just did some dangles with the check glass leaves and the, I think this was either yellow quartz or yellow jade, I can't remember. So I made that and a matching bracelet, and those were both for Passion for Purple in May. And then for Passion for Purple in June, I made another two necklaces really, and it's this one with the other rosebud in the lavender. Cute little earrings and a necklace here. And then I didn't show these ever before, but I made a bracelet with the filigree and the pink. I think they're also dyed quartz, and some of the little coin beads and the bead caps and one of the toggle clasps. And then these rosebud earrings to match. So, and they're in rose gold plated copper ear wires. So those are all my pieces that I made. I still have quite a few pink beads left. I only have 3 amethyst beads, but 2 of them are damaged, so I probably won't use them. I have a few chips left. I have some of these light lilac coins left, but I don't have, I have more of the darker color, the lavender color, if you will. And I think I used all the toggle clasps because I have 1, 2, 3, 4 here, so they're all gone. And I have quite a few of these, what they called yellow jade 6mm left, and I have quite a few of the spring green cat's eye, I think they were, bicones. Don't hold me to that. And then I think I just have like 2 of these links and 2 of these beads or something like that left. I'm not exactly sure. So I used quite a bit. But now it's time to move on to the June box. Look how this came. It's really the worst I've ever seen it. So I'm hoping my products are okay. But the June box came I think yesterday. So I'm going to clean this away and get set up to show you what came in my June bargain bead box. Stay tuned. Alright everyone, so this box for June is called Solstice Warmth. Summer ready tones of orange, cream, and red blend with high quality golden findings in this month's collection. Warm gemstones are our focus this month with Carnelian, Sardonyx, and Druzy agate beads, crackled agate drops, and a Carnelian teardrop pendant. Accents include freshwater pearl links, sparkling crystal, colorful glass, and a fun resin Druzy pendant. I believe that's this one, which we'll get to. Simple but high-end findings include hypoallergenic stainless steel and 18-karat gold plated copper and brass. So I laid everything out. I'm going to put this sheet, this really came terribly crinkled up, and actually I'm going to write the month on the other side of here too, because when I'm looking at it I need to remember what month it was. And yesterday, it came a little late. They had emailed us and told us that some of their items were delayed. But man, that really took a beating in the postal service. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have shown my address. Anyway. Alright, I'm going to just sit this over here. So the number one, I didn't take out of the bag. This is a 3-piece, 10 by 7 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated brass spring ring, nickel free. Now, it also, okay, this is not hypoallergenic. Anyway, the total value of this is $71, estimated value. There's 17 items this month. Spring rings are like lobster claws, except they're round, but they have the same kind of trigger mechanism. They're pretty. They're a little small to me compared to lobster claws. Number two is 10 piece or 5 pair, 17 by 18 millimeter stainless steel fish hook ear wires. It has an H, which is the hypoallergenic 304- grade stainless steel. And they have no ball on them, but a little spring. So it's the wire with the spring and a loop. So they're always useful. And number three is 30 pieces, 6 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated stainless steel jump rings, also noted as hypoallergenic 304 grade stainless steel. So that's nice that they gave us those. And then number four is 10 pieces, freshwater pearl and stainless steel links, hypoallergenic 304 grade stainless steel. So they already have loops on them. And they're interesting because they all have a little bit smaller loop at the one end. I don't know if you can see that. And then where my thumb is, it's a little bit bigger loop. These are freshwater pearls, so they have some ridges in them. Man. There we go. Okay, and we got 10 of those. I just made some pearl jewelry for the Pirate Pretties, but it's going to be different than those because I didn't use gold. Number five, approximately 15-inch strand plus 1 loose bead in my case. Or maybe it came off the strand. I don't know. No, it's a loose bead. 8 millimeter round glass beads in alabaster magma. And I think I told you that I love the magma color. It's sort of that reddish color. So they are a white glass, and they're coated with alabaster, which is like this tannish color, champagne-y kind of color, and then with some red coating on. I'll have to see how good they'll be with the coating. It doesn't seem to rub off, so that's good. At least not on first try. So that's that one, 8 millimeter. They're pretty. I like them. And then this, I'm not going to open. Number 6 is 50 piece, 5.5 millimeter gold finish pewter daisy spacers, lead free, cadmium free. They are tiny. They almost look like 4.5 millimeter, but it says 5.5, and they're just daisy spacers, but there's 50 of them. I always like to have daisy spacers. And then we have 20 pieces, 9 by 7 millimeter, half matte, what do they call it? Half matte glass cylinder beads in apricot or apricot shimmer, however you say it. They're a nice neutral. I really like them. And they'll go well with these shinier other beads here too. So they're very pretty. I like them a lot. And then we have number 8, approximately 15-inch strand, 6 millimeter carnelian round beads, dyed and heated. Most gemstones are treated some kind of way. Dyed and heated. And that's carnelian. It's coming across as a brighter orange, but it's a really more deep reddish orange. That looks truer to the color than what I held with the light shining through it. Very pretty. And then next we have 20 piece 8 by 6 millimeter faceted crystal fancy rondelle beads in bisque. Bisque is a little different than the apricot. You can see this has a little more hint of a peachy apricot color to it, where this is more like plain clay color bisque. It's a little more tan than an ivory, but yeah, pretty. I like them. They're sort of flat. They're flat on each end. They're called, are they called a rondelle? Yeah, fancy rondelle. Then we have some jewelry chain. This is more fine. 1 meter, 3 by 2 millimeter stainless steel jewelry chain. Hypoallergenic 304 grade stainless steel. So pretty. It's the same material that the clasp and the jump rings and the freshwater pearls, I think. Yeah. The wire on the freshwater pearls. And then we have 2 chandelier links, 2-piece, 19.5 by 17 millimeter, 18 karat gold plated brass chandelier findings. They have tiny little holes down here and then one at the top. So I hope those jump rings are thin enough to fit through there. If not, I'll figure something else out for these. But they're a little big too. I might find smaller jump rings to use to hook on something for theirs. They're different. I've never seen that kind before. It almost looks like a mesh in the circles, the swirled circles. It's a real fine. There, you can see a little better there. When I did that, that one looks like it has a black spot. Maybe it's just dirt. Anyway. Yeah, there we go. I think it was just a shadow, actually. Okay. Number 12, approximately 8-inch strand, 8 millimeter Sardonyx round beads. So like onyx, Sardonyx. It's sort of like, it looks like a carnelian almost, doesn't it? Except it's got more of the grays and stuff mixed in with it. And whites. Very pretty. That's the Sardonyx part, the white striping through it. And I'm trying to see, yeah, 8-inch strand, 8 millimeter, and they're dyed. Very pretty. Kind of wish we had more of those, but that's okay. Then we have approximately 7.5-inch strand, 10 millimeter matte electroplated Druzy. So the Druzy is like, you see the sparkle there in some of them. Like here, that is the Agate Druzy. This one has a lot on it. And this one has, that's more what you expect to see in a Druzy. It's of course not going to show up. There we go. So, yeah, very different. They're not my favorite thing, but they're different. Anyway. Then we have 2 pieces, 18 to 21 millimeter agate dyed heated and 18 karat gold plated copper drops. So somebody took the wire and made a spiral on the bottom of each of these. They're 2 different colors of the agate. They're darker and a light one. So I wouldn't use these for earrings, but they did a spiral on the bottom with wire and then came up and made a loop and then wire wrapped down the bead. So they make nice dainty little pendants or something. The only thing I don't like, that wire is sort of just hanging there. Anyway, and then this is 51 by 23 millimeter. This is very light, so I knew it wasn't real to start with. Oh, maybe I should show this side. Druzy style geode slice, in quotations, pendant in warm peach. I don't know if you can see the Druzy style. Now, I don't know how they get that effect with resin, because that really does look like Druzy, the way it's like a real geode slice, but it is not. I have some real agate geode slices, but they're like this big. I can't use them for, I won't use them for jewelry. I haven't figured out what to do with them yet. And then we have approximately 12-inch strand, 4mm crystal faceted round beads in Lavender AB. I wouldn't have thought to put lavender with this, but you know, with this strand there's a couple beads in that Sardonyx that sort of have a lavender look, so maybe it'll go with that. I don't know. I wouldn't have thought of that actually with this kit. But look how sparkly they are, huh? Super sparkles. And they're rounds, they're not bicones this time. Lavender AB, 4mm crystal faceted rounds. And last but not least, we have a 30 by 24mm Carnelian teardrop pendant. So all of them in each kit are going to be a little different. It has some striping in it. I don't know if you're going to be able to, there, if I hold it there you can see it. And some dark spots, and it does have a drill hole here to put a bail or something on. So I honestly will probably use that as one of my first things. I'm not sure yet. So there you have it. That is the June 2022 Bargain Bead Box contents. Estimated value is $71, and it's like $19.99 a month. And we get a coupon to use in their sister store should we choose for roughly a month. And it's called Solstice Warmth. It does have a warm feel to it, doesn't it? Very nice for summertime. I really like this box. I really like it. And I wasn't too sure how this was going with it, but I really, now that I, saw some of those, I think it'll go pretty well with that or with these matte things. So I'll figure it out. I'll figure something out. So I'm anxious to get started playing with this sometime, but not until probably next week, actually, to be honest with you. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you liked what I made with the May box. And I'm anxious to get started, like I said, with the June box. So we'll see you soon. Bye. Thank you for watching.